Blood of the Lily, Clash of Goddesses, Book 1 by S.D. Huston. Narrated by S.D. Huston. Chapter 2.
May there be a widow's curse on those shite girls.
Lugh fingered his shorn beard. The forest continued in unsettled silence as he trudged through the tall grass and towering bushes, shouldering his bag of gold and precious gems. He glanced up. Water beads hung suspended on the underneath side of pointed leaves. Something niggled at the back of his mind. He saw himself as a giant, towering over most people. He clicked his tongue.
When had that been true?
Tucking his beard into the belt around his waist, he whistled.
Here, boy, finish.
Where did that dog go? He'd been missing for an hour. Lugh scowled. No, that couldn't be right. He didn't remember Faenish lying at his feet last night, so he had to have been gone longer. Lugh couldn't seem to now recall the day the hound had disappeared. Well, he couldn't go home without his favorite dog. Tilting his head, he listened for any sign. A familiar whine would have been enough, but nothing returned his call. He stomped his foot and slapped his leg. A gurgling croak, rising in pitch, pierced the silence. Above him, a black raven stared at him.
What do you want, odious creature?
Not waiting for an answer, he pushed through the tall grass. Wetness seeped through the cuffs of his long-sleeved jacket and soaked his trousers. A crack of thunder stunned him and he froze. When the echo faded, he slowly turned around. A beautiful young woman dressed in all black loomed over him. Her dress clung to her as a mist. Sometimes solid, other times parts faded, revealing white skin beneath. Her hair, as dark as a night without stars, fell along pale cheeks and rowan berry-colored lips. Hello, Lugh.
Morrigan,
He grimaced.
what you here for?
She tilted her head, her nearly black eyes piercing him where he stood. You met the girls. He lifted a shoulder, hefting his bag to the side. When he didn't respond, she continued. Which do you like?
Neither. Both are despicable.
Don't be obtuse. We have a mission to accomplish. With a hand, he pulled his gray beard forward.
The red-haired one cut my beautiful beard.
Morgan chuckled. Still so vain, I see.
You don't understand.
He stomped his foot, heat suffusing his face.
My beard is the source of my power, and now I've lost Faenish.
Your dog? She slid her hands into the long sleeves of her midnight dress. The front dissipated in lazy swirls, revealing her full breasts before becoming opaque again. That's not important right now. You need to choose one. He stepped toward her. For a moment, he felt that she should fear him, even though she was at least twice his size.
Be gone with you.
A smile stretched her lips. Don't forget, Lugh. A thunderous roar sounded, and Morgan was gone, replaced by a raven that wheeled above the treetops and headed south. He spit at the ground. The woman upset him every time he saw her. He couldn't remember why he loathed her, but then he didn't like most things. As he turned back in his quest to find Faenish, he scrubbed a tear from his cheek. End of Chapter 2. Copyright 2021 by S.D. Huston. I hope you enjoyed this second chapter in Blood of the Lily. Do you want the next chapter? Hit that subscribe button to be notified when Chapter 3 is available, or check out my channel for availability now.